fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Yes, I ain't like it, okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my face, cause these
Duncan, what do you know about this esoteric fucking dude? His name is like Esoteric, like 313 or some shit. I don't know, some shitter from Port Detroit. Alright, cool.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback.
Yes, I was watching the end of the game on stream that sites.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Please hold this down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hello?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And to give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now it's Crowder. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. 45-yard line.
Kind of look at
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's got it. Speak up.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Square.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. Henry brings it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
23-yard line.
Throwing on first.
Yeah, but I was having pending squad.
He completes it to
so
Henry.
that's why I just rejoined.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This one caught by Crowder. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds.
I got it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now this throw caught left side. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
His pass.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. Let alone
Let's get this, my fellow gentlemen.
Hugging it to your body and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends,
I know.
you would think could absorb that contact.
That's so
And
good.
the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's just so
Well,
fucking
if the
good.
coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want
Dude,
to
Tay, I
again,
swear to
but
God,
they
Tay, I'm
actually
not
hit
gonna lie, it's only with you. Every time I play with you, we
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
we
That
got a
3rd
couple
down
today, but like
conversion good for
every time,
23.
every first game we play with Tay.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the
6'3".
defensive front,
I got
they
6'3"
won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
I just got done playing fucking
Trevathan charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray.
Dude, he was in there for like...
He'll fire this.
He was in there for like 2 seconds, bro. I swear to God, that was even cool.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Playing zone, Logan.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Working with a 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Still corner.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
I heard his legs were better.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Gain of 12. 1st down.
It moves mistime.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, he shifts past you. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
At the 2-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
It's all these fucking lockdowns. Right
and that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete to number
4. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second, there is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On the give, this is Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tried to backdoor.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To Hunter Henry.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
No.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts are going to take over.
That was like,
albeit deep in
what the
their own
fuck,
territory.
bro? You're going to make my record
The
trash,
Colts come to
bro.
the line ready to start their next drive.
Bro, I'm not
And
gonna
they
reach
will
1,000
begin with,
subs.
should we call it far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case. And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that 1st run.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be
17
incomplete.
came over.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a
You gotta
big
watch the
shot
17.
downfield. Didn't get
He's
it
not
on
good
that
at his
one,
zone.
but they may come back to it again.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First catch of the new season.
Have we got a
for him,
green on
and he
our
picks
team
up
yet?
the first.
The Colts 1st down.
No?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Has anyone hit a green this game?
Anyway.
You did?
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
I'll say, I know I haven't.
And he's got it past the 30
Not bad for
before
a
he's
drop.
hit and dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. First
We
down.
remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll
Hey,
have
let's go,
scores
man.
from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. 10 more there and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Square.
First down, Colts.
I don't want this.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. He'll let one go deep for Howard. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
O.J. Howard.
O.J. Howard, 56 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Who are you?
Well, so much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end. They made him a deep ball threat there, and it worked out.
Times have changed, haven't they? Those used to be plays that we would clip and save because you didn't see it very often.
Bro, streaming that. You know we couldn't lose.
Now it's almost standard. That's a big part of everyone's offense. Get it to those guys because they're
Bro,
not
you
just tight ends
sold
anymore. They're athletes.
Yes.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be taken down inside the 15. And to make matters worse, a flag is down as well. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Wentz now on first down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, this flexible release actually might not be too bad. I was hitting my
completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, anyway. So it's 2nd and 10.
Well, I might have to get used to it because I was playing my career game, so I might be. I don't know. I have to check this game. I was hitting those full whites.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I trusted you!
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Getting braces to fix your fucking grill or getting braces
defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Fuck you guys, I'm not even looking at you.
Open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a
Why am I looking at the crowd, bro?
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd.
Bro, I'm still talking to my mom, bro. Hold on.
Will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I gotta see if she packed my Capri Sun.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
Snap.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Colts 21, Jaguars 7. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yeah, I don't know. That was supposed to be for Kimba, but... Wait. Did you just say heck that?
To begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play.
What the frig?
Be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
You ain't built like that.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Yeah.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout. If we'll see. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Wentz going to throw. And caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Well, I saw Bobby start agreeing with it. I was like, what's yours? I had like 2 on.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone.
Snatchbacks make you fade this year.
No, it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A handoff, it's Eckler. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Okay, my guy loose. Pretend you need the ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that will be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Indianapolis.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll give it here to his running back. The Pro Bowler, Chris Harris, is in on the tackle.
Oh, that was my fault.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
I'll say your man Louis Barra
came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
I was trying to bait something out of him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
I feel like you put flexible boots on, you don't get a lot of
greens. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win again.
Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on
That's my impression of me being on the electric chair.
Play fake. Wentz. He's letting it fly for Cook. He's got a man. Complete. 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Cooks. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead is really going down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
That's about to be a long-ass reverse.
Now a shot
you were jumping out of the paint doing a reverse.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
Isn't that one
drive.
for like the boost? Like, I don't know if it's off rebounds, but someone, I think there's something.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
Oh, rim protection.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
I didn't even pull back that.
Now the first play of the drive is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
Dude, there's fucking 4 people on the way.
Another example on that last play.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Box him.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense.
Shooter!
You have the lead, you've been controlling the game, but why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I thought you had it. That's my guy. He's going to make that.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Down there.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's going to be knocked away.
How did it go over your dome, bro? I'm right next to you.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the
That's the first lob I missed. Ooh, bottom of the bucket.
And stayed
yeah,
right
still
there,
probably
stuck
wasn't
to
going
him
to
like
go in,
glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ah, I'm on the ground, someone help me!
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't...
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 19 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. Pass caught by Jerry Jeudy, his first NFL catch. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
I experience high tide!
And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Go, Kimba!
He was holding from that
I got it!
position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out.
I don't know why that went to me. I was not pulling back that
time. Sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
I experience high tide!
Throwing now is Murray. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
Have you guys played a prime game yet or no?
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well,
yeah, but we can play without kids.
Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
Logging down there and start running.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Murray again, and that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. O.J. Howard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Right, any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown,
oh my God,
he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Yeah. How big is this package?
About the size of a diesel.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never
Ran,
want to
I'm
get
sorry.
anything started.
I never meant to hurt you.
Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here's Matt Hawk now. As they're forced to kick for the sixth
Why
time
are you out
today.
that far?
Crowder now to return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need... And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
There we go. Yeah,
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
You have to aim it if you have the aim stick on.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
You don't have to time your aim stick.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Cooks. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Jaguars.
Give him 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Austin Eckler, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
What was that?
Show it the way that move. Oh.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And brought down, but not before
Why are
they're
we so
inside
shiny?
the 25. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Someone just fucking...
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
I don't move too much.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now Murray. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. O.J. Howard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Yeah, I saw this fat ass dude on a Jazz at the grocery store.
Like, come
on!
Target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
Fucking lights.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
I should have looked what was in this basket.
After the touchdown,
like
he'll kick this one away.
Butter and flour.
Now it's Crowder. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one of these razor after giving up the first down.
Tail whip. Oh, wait.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, so why don't you chill with the attitude?
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So